Thank you. I want to thank everyone who testified tonight and everyone who sent emails to us on this issue. I also want to thank CAST, Cambridge Area Stronger Together, for bringing this issue to my attention and working with me on this resolution, and also to thank Councillor Chung and Councillor Devereaux for co-sponsoring. This order was filed because we are concerned that Mr. Trump has violated the Emoluments Clause of the United States Constitution, which in part prohibits the President from benefiting financially from business dealings with domestic and foreign governments while in office. There are numerous examples of Mr. Trump's many businesses having financial dealings with both foreign and domestic governments. And two that I would highlight, one is that Trump International Hotel, which is owned by the President, continues to recruit business from many foreign governments who routinely hold events and stay in Washington, D.C. for meetings. And another example is at Trump Tower, the bank called Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, which is owned by the government of China, leases property in Trump Tower, paying rent to the President. The President also has another building that is has close to a $1 billion loan with this bank. So in a sense, our President and his businesses are potentially $1 billion in debt to the government of China through this bank. What is further concerning to me is that although Mr. Trump claims to no longer be involved in the operations of his businesses, he has sadly, in my opinion, lost credibility due to his consistent and seeming pathological lying. He has lied about things that he has said when he is on video having said them. He has lied about things that he has done that we know he has done. He has lied about members of his staff having contact with Russian officials when we now know that there's evidence to suggest otherwise. Why, given all these falsehoods that he has told, should we believe him when it comes to his business dealings? The answer is we shouldn't, and that's why we need an investigation. Every American, regardless of party, should be concerned that we have a president who may be financially compromised to foreign governments. The Emoluments Clause was created to protect both the president and the American people from a conflict of interest between our nation's leader and domestic and foreign governments. When Mr. Trump is sitting across the table from Chinese leaders, we want him to be thinking about what is in the best interest of America and not how his decision may impact his billion-dollar loan with the Chinese government. This is a question of national security. What we are seeing with Mr. Trump is unprecedented. I've disagreed with presidents before, both Republican and Democrat, but I have never seen a president so potentially compromised as Mr. Trump. The American people deserve answers, and that is why we're calling for an investigation, because the risk is too great. I hope this order passes unanimously, and I hope that other cities and towns join us in urging the House of Representatives to call for an immediate investigation so we can be sure that the President of the United States is not violating the Constitution. And as far as the concern that this is not City Council business, I cannot think of anything more important than a local government standing up for the rights of the people that live in their city and live in the rest of the country. This is a constitutional matter, and if other cities and towns look at Cambridge and say, this is just Cambridge being Cambridge, I say thank you.
Further discussion.